Oh my god. Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is... Thanks for coming. Hey, look, I saved you a spot next to Gengar. He looks a bit dilapidated. Don't worry about him. He's fine. Aren't you, Gengar? I am here to talk to you about a movie that I came across the other day through various sources. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm Australian. Can we do it Australian? No way! So, I came across this movie called Thanksgiving. Wow. I don't know if you know this, but we don't have Thanksgiving in Australia. So, I looked it up. It was a horror movie set in Thanksgiving times. And by Thanksgiving times, I just mean like a month after Halloween takes place. And I thought, hey, let's go flip some people on their heads. You know, that's pretty interesting. Hey, you know, everything's always Halloween themed. But this one's Thanksgiving. Let's go flip some people up. You're gonna do some thinking. But why did this movie come across my desk, you ask? Well, because of one gorgeous girl. That's right, Addison Rae. Addison Rae's in this movie. Addison Rae. She's everywhere.
You are lucky I didn't film that, okay? It was like Waffle House level cringe. It was bad.
Did you know she was in this movie? No, because the marketing team at Sony just apparently are fucking... bleep what I'm about to say. Fuck. You know, they're just dumb as dog shit. So it came across my little goblin fingers, and I was like, oh, okay, so, you know, probably got a minor role. She's in a fair bit of it. Caveman breakdown, because it's a fucking schlocky, cheap horror movie. The breakdown is, big bad incident happens at Black Friday sales. People die. People have life-changing injuries. It's not going to be the guy you think it is. We can only afford one plot twist. One by one, they're going to get killed. That's it. Pretty much it. Epic live stream. Cat chat, is this real? Oh my god. You know, that's all there is to it. There's not much. It's a, like I've said now like probably 4 times, it's a schlocky teenage horror movie. You can't really expect much from it. And people are probably here saying, well, why'd you put Addison Rae in the title? Are you going to talk about her acting? Yeah. I am, okay? It's set in the town of Plymouth Rock, which is, from my understanding... Where is Plymouth Rock, real quick, before I make a fool of myself? Massachusetts. And from my understanding, people in Massachusetts have that Boston accent, you know?
You have one of the thickest Boston accents, I believe.
I appreciate it.
Okay? So rapid fire, don't even think about it. Carter.
Kava.
Piper.
Piper.
Harper.
Haffa.
Muffler.
Muffler.
Garden.
Got it.
The Boston accent happens when the vowel A is followed by a consonant R. Hello.
And it has
Grammar.
to be ah, not...
What was it?
Ah.
What?
The letter ah.
So everyone in the movie who isn't the main 5 protagonists being chased by the serial killer has a thick Boston accent, but the 5 teenage people who are getting chased and whatever don't have thick Boston accents. So that was really off-putting for someone like me who was like, I really like that Boston accent. You can't pack your car, yeah?
Christmas, let's just say that. That's crazy, bro.
Oh, excuse me. We're ready to order.
This isn't right, Matt, honey. You actually have to wait your turn here.
You know, I definitely think this is proof that Sony have hired a little goblin creature to be chained to a desk somewhere in the basement of Sony headquarters, and they're just like, hey, fucking make us a movie. Put it through ChatGPT. We need Thanksgiving themed, and it needs to be horror. And then he's like, okay, no worries. And then someone's like, hey, put Addison Rae in it. She's gonna do a little sexy TikTok dance, and she's gonna do numbers. Doesn't do a TikTok dance. Doesn't even do a TikTok dance. 2 stars. Two turkeys out of 10. Fuck this movie. You know, for a movie that had a $15 million budget and then actually pulled in $46 million in box office sales, I might be wrong. You know, apparently people maybe resonated with it. Did maybe certain influencers play a part in that $46 million? Who am I to say? Am I right? I think, you know, could have been that. There were some scenes in there that just made no sense. The kills were very cheap in a sense. And again, the budget reflects what the kills are going to look like, right? But there were some kills where I was like, okay. And then there was somewhere I was like, oh, okay, all right, you've reeled me back in. They do this epic cringe thing. Shut the fuck up. They do this like annoying thing that all boomer movie executives do where they're like, we're gonna make it around social media. He's gonna tag them all in fucking Instagram posts, but we can't put Instagram, so it's gonna be like Insta-wham, you know?
I don't think so. The table is set? This is weird.
No, it's a fake. He has no followers.
Ooh, it's a table.
We're all tagged.
So they do this cringe thing where he epic live streams the kills to there at the end. He gets them all around a dinner table and he's like, I'm gonna go around and kill them all one by one. The most fucked up scene was when he pulls the curtain off over the stepmom and she's being like cooked alive, and he like carves her up to serve to the dad, and he was like, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that because it was like, oh, yeah, I don't know. That one made me go, ooh. But then he immediately follows it up with, like, smashing a dude's head in. And it was like they literally, like, cut, and then they put a watermelon on the table and smashed it, like fucking Gallagher. All the while, this is all being live streamed. It's like, okay, so no one's moderating live stream. Actually, no, Kick exists, so that's probably true. I'm fucking aging. I'm aging rapidly. Look, it's predictable. It's goofy. There's just this dumb scenes. There's scenes where you're like, how could you think this was gonna play in a theater? But it did, probably, and it probably scanned well for some people, so fucking what am I yapping about, right? You know, the spoiler alert, the serial killer is not who you think it is, but it's not one of those things where it's like, oh shit. They do this thing where they like hype up, oh, it's probably the ex-boyfriend, right? Because he broke his arm at the beginning, and he was like going to be the world's greatest pitcher. Oh, it's obviously him. And everyone's sitting there like, did any of you run this past like a fucking screening team? Anything? Obviously, it's not him. Have you ever heard of like the double cross before? It's the cop. The main cop that's investigating the whole thing is the killer, right? And his motive is so weak, you know, they could have done that. It could have been like, oh, maybe it's the cop. But no, it's actually the ex-boyfriend. He's crazy. You know, he could have been a world-famous baseballer, but now he's fucking ruined. But it's the cop, and it's because his, like, secret lover was killed during the Black Friday sales. And you're like, dumb. Am I right, Gengar?
Over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
He's fucking dumb. He's fucking dumb, dude. So, yeah, and they do this thing in the end where after all of that, everyone's being like killed or saved and whatever. The killer's being caught. The killer's being done. They're just like, the cops are like finishing up. They leave the main girl, right? The main girl. They leave her alone in a room. Like, all right, well, we're going to finish up some stuff and then we'll come back for you and take you home. It's like, okay, so why? Why are we leaving, like, obviously one of the fucking killer's main targets? Oh, but he's dead, we caught him. It's like, no, but who cares? The cops in this are like fucking police academy level stupid. And then they do this thing at the end where the cop reveals himself and...
I didn't get to tell you what I was thankful for. What are you thankful for? The service in here.
They have this epic fight scene at the end and this big chase, and he explodes. They blow him up in this factory with a gas canister. They blow him up. And they're doing that thing at the end of movies where they wrap everything up out the front of the warehouse. It's all on fire. And the cops come out and they're like, well, we couldn't find the body. Yeah, we couldn't find him. He's gone. He must be dead. There's no traces of him. Look for some teeth.
Detective, we searched every inch of that place. Everything was incinerated. There's nothing but ash. No one could survive a blast like that.
Look for something. A fingernail, bro. It's a fucking gas explosion. There's no way you could have completely combusted into thin air. You know what it is? It's obviously sequel bait, right? Like, ooh, sequel bait. Oh, sequel bait. But it's like, bro, are you kidding me? There's zero motive. If he'd escaped or we found him, but he's still alive. He's just badly burnt, and then you have him escape from the prison in the next movie, makes sense. But the cops just like, well, we had a quick gander, couldn't see any bodies or like, you know, teeth or hair or anything from the explosion, so he must be dead. Case closed. Hey, case closed. Who wants a beer, boys? Fucking dumb. So yeah, needless to say, I did enjoy the movie. If you want a quick review, 3 out of 10 turkeys. Cool. I did watch some good movies, but again, I'm saving them all up. I'm going to do like a big... I have a list. I have a list of so far 87 movies to watch, both old and new. So I'm going through them, and again, I can't talk about all the good ones. If you liked this movie, please comment down below and tell me why you liked it, okay? I might be wrong on this one. I'm probably not wrong. I often never miss. Please like and subscribe. Validate me. My name's Cavemanbrain. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If I was going to do a horror movie, it would be Indiana Jones and the Department of Motor Transport. And it would be just like an hour and 45 minutes of uncut footage of Harrison Ford trying to renew his license. He's like, I used to be a pilot. And you're like, yeah, you did. But we can't have you on the roads anymore, Harrison. He's like, I used to be a pilot. He's not Forrest Gump. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Ground me if you want. Nothing will unfuck the Thanksgiving turkey.